Welcome to Next to Madison, a podcast to help you live your best life.
Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Next to Madison. I am your host, Madison Malloy. And on today's episode, we are focusing on health. We have an amazing guest, certified nutritionist, founder of Herbalore, and is going to talk about her life-changing product and also everything from building confidence to what her product can do for you, the dangers of GLP-1s like Ozempic, how to build confidence, how to curb sugar addiction, because sugar can really lead to other diseases, and how to heal your gut. This is just a really amazing episode if you value your health. So this is for everyone, because everyone should value their health, no matter how much money you have. And Steve Jobs proved this. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. And now he's gone. So health needs to be number one. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So listen to this. This is amazing. I love this product. I'm going to stop talking because she's going to tell you all about it. Please don't forget to rate and subscribe. We had to change our RSS feed, so some people aren't getting the episode. So please share and resubscribe if you haven't. It will be amazing. And share so we can spread more joy and positivity to help people become happier, healthier, and wealthier. All right, we will be back right after this brief episode on Next to Madison.
Hey, it's Madison Malloy. Just wanted to remind you to make sure you grab a copy of my book, Time to Lighten the Fuck Up. It is a great, funny self-help book that is going to help you get out of your own way. I have already helped thousands and thousands of people, and they are on their way to living their dream life, and I want every listener to be able to live their dream life as well. So grab a copy of the book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or even the audiobook on Audible. Now back to the show.
We are back with our amazing guest on this life-changing, transformative episode. I'm so excited to talk about this because health is wealth. We talk a lot about money and things of that sort, but if you don't have your health, you cannot have anything else. So with that being said, we're going to bring on our guest. We've got certified health coach and founder of Herbalore. I don't even know how to say herb, so Herbalore. We've got Medea Juhasz. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy you're here. So I first want to start out with your struggles with your health, because you were not always a healthy person and suffered a lot of issues before transforming your own life through your research and your own product now.
Yeah. So I always say, this, I'm one of those brand founders who had to go to a crazy health crisis to heal herself and now to heal others. I have one of those stories. I guess my story started approximately 17, 18 years ago when I got sober from different addiction issues. And I have to say, I was a hot mess. Like, I had every health issue under the sun. I had slow metabolism, terrible food cravings. I was overweight, double my size, couldn't lose weight. I mean, if I want to go into like not nice details, I would say I was constipated for 3 weeks to a month. I had allergies. I was on antibiotics every other month. I had crazy immune issues. If there was a flu or any type of virus going around, I always got it. My hair was falling out, skin issues, chronically fatigued, terrible food cravings, addicted to sweets and unhealthy foods. And I just had enough. I basically was so frustrated. When I went to doctors and I told doctors, I'm constipated, I have health problems, I'm bloated. Oh, just take fiber. That's a woman's issue. So I really thought, I'm just going to live my life like this. This is how it is. I'm just going to walk through life feeling terrible every day. And I just got so frustrated feeling like this. I started to read on superfoods, amino acids, Chinese herbs. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't a believer of natural medicine. I wasn't doing anything holistic, yoga. Like, I was like, no way, that's not my speed. I was addicted to caffeine, but I was so frustrated and I just felt horrible. I was like, I'm just going to get a last shot. So I ordered different superfoods, Chinese herbs, amino acids, vitamins that I read on that could help my health issues. And miraculously, when I reached a certain ratio, playing around with the ingredients for months. When I reached a certain ratio, all my health issues disappeared within a couple of weeks. And I used to be, back in a day, I used to be in luxury fashion, and I was not passionate about my job. I felt like I had a different calling. So when I healed myself with the formula that became the foundation of my supplement, Catalyst Gold, I decided to go study nutrition and go and work with clients. And basically for a couple of years, I was telling my clients, go to Whole Foods or go to a health food store, buy different 16 bottles of different supplements and powders, and take all these different amounts of supplements, probably 30 supplements a day. And I'll guarantee you magic will happen. I'll guarantee you miracle will happen. And I maybe had 3 clients who did it. And most of my clients were like, I wish there was one pill. I wish there was one pill. I can take this. I can do this. So I kept hearing that for years. And in 2015, I decided, I had the formula written down of those ingredients that ended up healing my health issues. I was like, I'm just going to find a lab and launch this supplement. So that became Catalyst Gold, which is a multi-purpose superfood supplement. And I launched in 2016, and basically the rest is history.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So no, that is true. When you mention like people are taking all these vitamins, I mean, my parents are one, they look great. They're amazing. They're in their low 70s, but the amount of vitamins that these people swallow a day is insane. They've got morning vitamins, afternoon vitamins, nightly vitamins. I mean, it's kind of bananas to where I'm like, you should probably go and just figure out what you don't need, because not only like swallowing all the pills, but like the amount. I mean, my dad always jokes. He goes, one of my vitamin budget or my vitamin cost is bigger than my home cost.
So one of my goals was launching this supplement. I wanted to help people because everyone has all these health issues. I wanted to help people, and instead of taking all these different pills, now you just have the one formula that you need. And also back to supplements and vitamins, it took me a year, and I think that was the biggest challenge launching this supplement, finding the right lab, finding a lab that's like transparent, finding, I was calling up labs. I probably interviewed over 50 labs all over the country, and most of them laughed at me because I was like, I want this supplement. These are the ingredients. I don't want any toxic fillers or binders. I don't want maltodextrin, decalcium phosphate. I don't want any of these ingredients. I want it to be vegan, clean, toxic-free, sourced from the best places. And most of them are laughed at me because they're like, okay, first of all, you're mixing vitamins and amino acids with superfruits, and Chinese herbs. You need to put preservatives. You need to put major fillers and binders. And I was like, there's no way. It has to be a way to make it. So I found an amazing lab, and I work with a great lab in New Jersey. But that was like a struggle. And it made me realize, a lot of these companies I interviewed, they manufacture supplements for, brands that sell at health food stores and Whole Foods. And it made me realize like how corrupt and how not transparent is the supplement industry.
Well, it's not really that regulated.
It's not really. And you can buy a supplement that's like, oh, organic this, organic that, maybe a single ingredient supplement, but you look at the other ingredients, and that's so important to read the other ingredients. Right. It's almost more important than the main ingredients, because maltodextrin is GMO corn. And I think 80% of supplements have maltodextrin in it as another ingredient.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Well, that is amazing, though, that you did the work, you did the research, and you were determined to make a product that was what you would want to put in your body. And that makes you authentic. And that is such a key ingredient to lifestyle, happiness, and success.
Everything. Right? I mean, I feel like, my goal was I just wanted to help people. And I did, a lot supplements are so hot right now. Ingestibles are so hot. And I feel like a lot of businesses and investors like, oh, let's make some quick buck. Let's find, let's make a collagen supplement. Let's make this, let's make that. Yeah. It's like I basically created this product out of my health crisis and desperation. And I'm plant-based. I would say 90% raw vegan for several years. And I really read the labels, and I'm very rigid about what I put in my body. And I wanted to, like walk the walk and talk the talk when it comes to the supplement that's attached to my name and attached to my brand's name.
Okay, I love that. So I also was reading that. Okay, so I want to talk about what people who, well, first of all, I want to go back to the supplement thing. So if people they order Catalyst Gold and they start taking it, can they still take their other supplements as well? Like, most people, like I take a zinc and a vitamin D.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
NAC and a multivitamin. Would this kind of replace a multivitamin? Because I don't really like my multivitamin.
A lot of my customers take it as a replacement to multivitamins. I always suggest, if you take Catalyst Gold, just make sure you take D3, especially for women. If you're vegan, take extra B12 and then a good probiotic. And, I take Catalyst Gold every day, but I take, like reishi and medicinal mushrooms, and I take now NAD. So, but it has all the nutrients you need from natural sources instead of taking synthetic vitamins. So yeah, absolutely. It could replace your multivitamin.
Okay, perfect. And so can you just take this on an empty stomach in the morning and then at night? Do you have to take it with food before meals?
No, so basically Catalyst Gold, I always say it's a multi-purpose superfood supplement, but it is an all-in-one. So it's good for digestion, metabolism, sugar cravings. If you take it in higher doses, weight loss. It's great for, my latest testimonials are menopause. It's amazing for menopause symptoms.
Wow.
Stamina, energy, libido. That's why we have so many male, probably 35% of my customers, 40% of my customers are men, actually. It's great for men. I have a few professional athletes who I ended up sponsoring with this because they just love it. And they're like, Medea, we will post it, but can I just get a bottle, like every other month? Oh. And it's really good for hair, nail, skin as well. I mean, if you get an inch hair growth like after 5 weeks. So it's really great for that too. It's really great for menopause caused hair loss. Like it literally reactivates your follicles as well.
Okay, so the only downside of this is that I might have to highlight my hair more.
Oh yeah, and the nails. I mean, the nail growth is ridiculous too. But you take it, I suggest to take it. Start with, if somebody is very, very sensitive, start with 2 a.m, see how you feel with food and lots of water. For regular people with a regular system, I would say take 2 a.m to around lunchtime with food and lots of water and see how you feel. And then you can go up to 4 twice a day. I usually suggest not to take it after 4 p.m. because it will give you energy. It doesn't have any caffeine. But one of the adaptogens, eleuthero root, will give you energy. It has biotin, which also gives you energy as well.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
And then will it help your skin look younger?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean,
well, now I'm sold.
That's my philosophy, that I believe, like, yeah, you can do fillers, you can do Botox, you can do $400 creams, but the end of the day, like, everything starts in a gut and the liver. Like skin health starts in a gut and a liver. If you hair, nail, skin, anything from the outside. Like if I look at somebody, and currently my business is so busy, I don't work with clients, but I can look at somebody and tell by their skin or hair or nail texture, I'm like, okay, you have deficiencies, you need this, you need more of that. So you have to take care of your gut, and you have to nourish and take care of your liver. And Catalyst Gold will definitely do that in a way also that it will give you, and sometimes people ask me, so how does it, I don't curve sugar anymore, I don't curve bad foods anymore. I mean, I was able to go completely plant-based just because of this formula. I wasn't even planning to do that. I just wanted to, be healthy and lose weight and all that. And it basically, I believe in the philosophy, if you bring in all the good nutrients, the bad stuff just naturally stays out. Like when I was
Yeah.
working with clients, I always told them, don't focus on that. Okay, I would like to lose weight. I would like to get healthier. Oh my God, I can't have my favorite foods. Now I have to deprive myself. Now I have to focus on the amazing things that you're bringing in. And that will also help you to shed the pounds instead of focusing on what you have to give up.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk about weight then. Obviously, Ozempic and GLP-1s are all the crave right now, or the rage. But it's when you get off of them, people are saying they're gaining twice as much weight. Plastic surgeons are now saying they have a whole phrase called Ozempic face.
Oh yeah.
So now it's a whole thing, right? So if you say like this helps with weight loss, is it when you get off of it, like if you got off of it, like is the weight going to come back on like it does with Ozempic, or like
no, I mean, it's a completely natural formula. And obviously Ozempic people, and I'm against Ozempic. I think it's a cop out. I think it's a quick fix. It's amazing for obviously people with diabetes, but I think it's also like, I think there's going to be a crazy health epidemic in a couple of years from the Ozempic use that we're not even aware of. And I just think it's very dangerous. And I think you can reach those results through natural sources, but maybe it's going to take a little bit slower and maybe you have to work out a little bit. But there's several like before and afters actually of clients and me on our Instagram, but I lost weight with this. It wasn't overnight. It wasn't, like in 2-3 months, but it also like basically Catalyst Gold speeds up your metabolism. Ooh. It detoxifies your body. It gives you energy. So even if you are a lazy person, which I used to be I never worked out in my life. It gives you energy. So you want to work out. I mean, now for several years, I box every day. I cannot imagine not working out. And now I'm only taking 2 Catalyst Gold. Honestly, if I'm traveling and I have jet lag, but I take 2 in the morning just for like maintenance, and it's just, with Ozempic, I just think it's just, we don't know the long time health effects. And with this, you can take it for years and it really gives you, I named this supplement Catalyst Gold because it gives your body a catalyst. Yeah. It has the ability, the ratio of the ingredients has the ability to change your body on a cellular level. And I think that's what's the beauty of this supplement. You can buy all these different ingredients in single supplement form, but the ratio and the chemistry of the ingredients will change something in your body. That's like, some of my customers call it magic, like, I don't know what it is, but like, I feel this, I feel that. So it's just, yeah. And I have customers who've lost between 10 and 50 pounds, within a couple months. These are all, I don't believe in posting testimonials on the Herbalore website because anyone can write those. These are like on, we sell at Anthropology, Free People, Beautylish, Amazon, and also on Instagram, people just posting. I mean, I had a lady just post recently who was on Ozempic and started to lose weight. And she's like, I just hit a plateau and I don't know what was going on. And I wasn't feeling great. And she's like, I'm taking Catalyst Gold and the pounds are melting off. So it's a natural alternative. Yeah, it will take a few months and it will take obviously working out, but also like it curbs your sugar cravings and your appetite in a natural way.
That's
my belief is, my belief is, I don't believe in quick fixes. I never believed in, unless somebody has chronic issues. Yeah, let's do a cleanse. And like, I used to tell my clients, do this cleanse and get a colonic and just clean out your system. But the long-term goal is to make it a lifestyle. Like, make it a lifestyle. Like, don't make it a quick fix. And if you make it a lifestyle, if you do it the right way, you're not gonna crave those foods. Like, it's not like, oh, you're doing a crazy cleanse and you're starving and you're gonna go back and gain the weight back. It's just make it a lifestyle.
I love that, because it's true, because lifestyles are sustainable. Quick fixes are not. And you need to. But I love the fact that it helps with sugar cravings, because that is my issue.
Yeah.
is I
It
just
has
like, oh,
it has L-glutamine in it. I mean, L-glutamine is known to curb alcohol and sugar cravings. Obviously, bodybuilders take it in larger amounts, but if you take it even in smaller amounts, you get noticeable alcohol and sugar cravings.
oh, okay, that's great to
Yeah.
know. That is really great to know. And then so collagen supplements are all the rage too. This would kind of help replace some of those and give you more like skin results. Like let's talk about the outside appearance of wrinkles and fine lines and stuff like that.
It will definitely give you skin results. There are some great collagen supplements on the market. I don't think a lot of them are great. And some of the brands that were like super popular, I think they found toxic ingredients in them, but there are some great collagen. There's no so-called, I'm vegan and plant-based, and like I don't believe in vegan collagen. I believe in taking superfoods and certain superfoods that have, like, for example, chlorella, spirulina and chlorella, especially chlorella. Chlorella is the fountain of youth. Like chlorella's been used in like Japan for a long time, and it is the fountain of youth. So, and spirulina has.
What is chlorella?
So chlorella and spirulina, they're algae.
Okay.
And that's why when you get Catalyst Gold, it smells, no, I'm not saying fishy, but like it has like a fresh superfood smell when you open the bottle, because it has a larger amount of chlorella and spirulina in it. And chlorella and spirulina, they're also the powerhouse of any kind of nutrient and vitamin. They both have almost everything you need from natural sources. And I love, yeah, it just discovering those two superfoods, it completely changed my mind. And also for skin, it has grapeseed extract, which is amazing. It has amazing anti-aging properties if you take grapeseed extract.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I heard grapeseed extract is good for halitosis too, if you suffer from that. But I feel like if you suffer from halitosis, you need to just go to the dentist.
Well, it's also like if you have halitosis, that's also a gut issue. It's deeper.
That's true. That is true. Luckily, that's not my issue. I mean, I at least haven't heard.
Yeah.
But I've had friends that have had. I had a friend that had that issue, and I kept going, how do I tell them without being rude? And then somebody said, you should just tell them to take grapeseed extract. I was like, oh, okay. Like I had no idea. Well, I love this. I think it is. I'm so excited to try this, and because I feel like your metabolism slows down as you get older, and trying to just feel confident, being young, but yet everything is just so expensive. I made a joke the other day where I said I can finally afford to upkeep my face, and now my knees are sagging. Like
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like it just doesn't stop. So this is great that there's something that can kind of provide you with those nutrients to help with those issues both on the inside and the outside. So what are some tips that you have besides taking your supplement to build confidence as a woman? Because you seem very confident and just a go-getter.
I mean, my tips are, I think like if you don't feel great physically, you're not gonna feel great. I think that's the key for women and men, and obviously the right nutrition. I always say start exercising, like find an exercise. I mean, there has to be an exercise that works for you. Like I was the laziest child, the laziest person. I was always chubby. I don't like exercise. I went to the gym. I was on a phone, on a treadmill, like no results. And then 7 years ago, I found boxing, and like now I'm like I box every day, and I'm obsessed, and I feel like it's the best therapy. It changed my life. But there has to be an exercise, and also I feel like obviously spirituality to be, like to balance out nutrition, exercise, spirituality, and I don't know. Maybe it's an age thing, but like I feel like try to just live your life like the way like no compromises. Yeah, obviously people, you know, you have to compromise at your job, you have to compromise, but I feel like life is too short and life is so fast. I feel like since COVID, like it's like already it's January, February, like really try to like have balance in your life. Like if you have a toxic friend, if you have a toxic family member, like just you know, like separate yourself in a way if you can. I feel like if you have a dream, and it's so important, you know, again, but I had a dream. I was in the fashion industry for a long time, and I was miserable. I had big corporate jobs, six-figure salary. On the outside, you know, I was going to Paris Fashion Week, and I was like crying, miserable, you know. And I had this dream when after I healed myself, and even when I had private clients, I was still in fashion, and I was doing that on the side. And I was just like, I want to help people on a large scale, not just one-on-one. It's very rewarding to help people one-on-one, but I want to help thousands and millions of people all over the world. What can I do? What can I do? And I basically just followed my passion, and I knew I was on the right path when I launched Catalyst Gold, and Anthropology picked it up automatic. Like all these stores came to me and picked it up. I was like, okay, I'm on the right path. And I feel like doing what you love makes you confident. Like for me, it's just it's like a completely, and start slow. You know, if you have a corporate job, if you're miserable at your job, if you have a hobby, just try to like spend more time on it. Like I remember when I was still at my job and I was coaching people, and I was like, I want to start a business, but how do I do it? How do I give up this big job, the salary, the lifestyle? What do I do? And somebody told me, you know, like your life purpose is whatever you would do for free, and what lights you up, that's your purpose and that's your mission. And when I launched my supplement and how I'm affecting, you know, I sell all over the world, how I'm affecting a lot of people, and I'm doing panels and talks and just reaching out and trying to people, helping to people, you know, trying to help people to get healthy.
Yeah.
That's my mission. And being that, and I feel like I achieved my purpose, it makes me confident.
Yeah. That is so well said too, right? It's just really doing what you love, because life is too short. And it's like, I feel like it's going away more today as people are understanding the importance of your thoughts and your mindset controlling your life and everything else. But, you know, people used to be like, oh, I'm going to retire at this age. And it's like, I'm like, you might as well live your life like the day you're going to go to your biggest party ever, which is your funeral, you know, because like, and that's why so many people end up dying quickly after retirement, is because they lose that purpose in life. And so it's always, so I hate the word retirement. I always tell people if they say retire, that's their first, I go, okay, great. So a year, we're going to your funeral? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I know.
You got to transition into something that you absolutely love. But yeah, doing what you love will definitely give you all the confidence in the world.
And I mean, again, health. I think health, when you feel good, when you know, and a lot of people, again, like it's all about looks, you know, but if you are healthy, you will look better and you feel better. And I think health is the biggest gift in life.
Yeah. Well, it's the only thing. I mean, people, you know, work their butt off and to make money. And then all of a sudden healthcare comes along and they're like, wait a second, none of this was important. I can't, there's no amount of money I can do now to reverse this. So you got to start early. So I love that. I love that. And then there's a lot of people talking about, you see it all the time. A lot of people go on Joe Rogan and talk about it, the hacking your biological age or reversing your biological age. Is this something that Catalyst Gold can help with as well? And how important really is that?
Oh my God, absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's literally like the anti-aging, and anti-aging, again, we're talking about outside and inside, but you're inside, definitely it helps you, I think, to stay young. I'm not saying forever, but like if you nourish your body inside, your body stays younger. I mean, I have I always like save my physical and like blood work, blood tests. I mean, my blood tests when I was in my 20s, I mean, ridiculous. Like every issue, like everything, like exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And as soon as I'm on Catalyst Gold and change my lifestyle, I mean, my blood work is better than ever, you know?
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah.
I love that. And so how do you know, or how did you find out it's good for menopause? Like, you know, if people have been in perimenopause.
It's basically just the testimonials started to come in. You know, I didn't even intend this because when I was playing around with these ingredients, you know, it was in my 30s, and like it wasn't even a factor, you know, but like there's so many testimonials about the helping with menopause, which is amazing because I think that market needs more products. And I think women, I even have friends who are going through menopause and take it, and they're also like, Medea, like this is amazing. Like this is like, I feel better, I sleep better, I'm losing weight. It's through testimonials. I mean, I always say, you know, I'm a small business, and my only advertisement is the testimonials, people who post on Instagram. Like I reached a point with my business that I would love to start raising money because I would love to get to the next level. But right now, like, you know, I don't advertise, I don't pay influencers. Like it's only people who post. And I'm really grateful because I had models and influencers who take it and love it, and they just posted, you know. So I'm very grateful for that.
Well, that's when you know you have a good product too.
Yeah.
Because half of the stuff that you see like on social with all these like, you know, big influencers or celebrities, they're pushing this stuff. I mean, I always laughed about the celebrities that were doing like drugstore skincare. And I'm like, I don't even
Oh
put
my God,
that
I
shit
know.
on my face. And you've got like way more money than I do. Like, and you're putting that shit on my, like, I don't think so. Like, no. But when you have people that are actually like, no, like, I want to post about this because it's unbelievable. Like, that's where you know you really like.
Yeah. I mean, there are influencers, and I'm not naming names, I'm not naming brands, but there are big influencers who take Catalyst Gold and their results are from Catalyst Gold, but because I'm not
love that
paying them, there are other brands credited, you know, but like we know, you know, but it is what it is, you know.
And you know they're taking it because you see the orders come through.
I mean, some big influencers I send products because even if they share it with their friends, I'm good, you know. And there are some really big influencers who used to post about Catalyst Gold before they got corporate, like a couple of years ago, like a lot, you know. So yeah.
Okay, interesting. So interesting. I feel like for some reason, I don't know why this is popping in my head, but I feel like the next thing you need is Catalyst Gold needs a skincare line. Because I feel like with all these superfoods and ingredients and research you've done, I feel like that would be a great thing.
I think the skincare market is so oversaturated. I'm actually working on a men's supplement because I have men's testosterone, sexual wellness, hormonal, libido, stamina, energy, because that market is not oversaturated. And I think I have so many male customers already. And I think, I mean, I already have the formula, and I think it's going to be a huge hit because there are ingredients in it that no one really knows about. And also it's going to be a supplement that women can take unless they have like ovarian or breast cancer. Like I'm actually testing that formula on myself on high doses, and my testosterone levels are fine. You know, I do lab tests. Like I test everything on myself. I'm like a guinea pig at the beginning of stages of creating a supplement. And I think it's going to be a huge hit because it's different. It's like how Catalyst Gold, I work with a great lab in New Jersey, and they were telling me like, well, why don't you do a collagen supplement? Why don't you do a protein powder? That market is so big. And I'm like, I don't just want to do something. If I come out with the second product, it's going to be breakthrough, one of a kind. It's going to be like Catalyst Gold when, I work with a few retailers and good retailers in Europe, and sometimes our shipments are stuck in customs. Like recently, I worked with a great company in Italy, and they were stuck in customs for like 7 weeks, and people are begging. It's like a drug. Like, please, when is it coming? I can't take it anymore. I can, and then finally, when it arrives, people buy 4 or 5 because like that's how I want to create another product that's going to be like, oh my God, I have to have it. I've never experienced anything like that. Like, I don't like mediocre things. If I will do something, I would like to do something that's like unique and groundbreaking. And that's why it's taking so long, because one of the ingredients, it's almost impossible to source. So that's the other reason. Like I'm trying to do things that no one's ever done before.
I love that. So you don't seem like you're one of those people one day that's going to sell off to a bigger corporation, because you know exactly what happens when that occurs.
I mean, I would love to raise money because I have huge plans and I have a huge vision, but I don't think I will do that. I mean, never say never, but I'm very.
Well, it just depends, like, because you hear about like even these skincare products, like, like they sell off to these bigger corporations, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, well, we need to the ingredients become shit.
I know.
Because but the prices don't. So
I know.
It's like, oh God, that would be my fear, because you have such an authentic, amazing product. I can't wait to try this. I'm so excited. Okay, so before we finish up, I want to finish with one last question of, what does success mean to you?
I mean, success means that you love what you do and you achieved. And for me also, like helping people, like nothing feels better when people email or DM or post something, or when I do talks, people come up to me and you changed my life. This is a magic pill. I had all these health issues before. I had health issues for 30, 40 years. This changed my life. Like, this is a reward. This is success for me. Yeah, financial success. We live in, like 2024. It's important. But for me, helping people to heal their health issues, it's definitely, it was my dream when I launched this product.
Oh, I love that. And is there anything that scares you?
I mean, the state of the world right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, every time people ask me that, I'm like, the government.
I know the state of the world, but I feel like we had a pretty good test in 2020 with COVID, so I think people know. I think we know where we stand with a lot of things, and you just have to stay in. Look, like, I have days when I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen, and this, and again, like, I think in the whole supplement world, with brands that sell at the same stores where I sell, I am the only small business. Like, they all have huge investors, they have $1 billion behind them. So of course, that seems scary, but I know I have an amazing product. I have a unique, amazing product that people love. So just trying to stay positive, wake up every day and trying to be, and have a gratitude list and trying to be grateful.
I love that.
And the most important thing is I am always grateful for my health, because I see people around me with the health issues and I'm like, I'm blessed.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I love that. So where can people order Catalyst Gold and find you?
So it's obviously on our website. It's herbalore.nyc.com, and also Amazon, which is the easiest. Anthropology, Free People, Beautylish, G Beauty, smaller high-end natural beauty stores or concept stores in the US. And then a few high-end stores in Europe, G Beauty and Girls Living Well in Canada. I mean, we work with stores in Asia, in China, Australia. Everything's
Wow.
on herbaloreny.com has all the retailers listed.
Okay, beautiful. So you
Yes.
guys go get that product. It sounds life-changing. I can't wait to get my hands on a bottle and
I
try
can't wait
that.
for you to try it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to be your next testimonial. It's going to be great. So, well, thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time
you.
to,
Thank you.
yeah, share your story and share your amazing product that's going to change people's lives. I always love how we can impact people in a more positive way. And this, my dear, sounds like it's perfectly fit with the health segment. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody who's listening wherever you may be, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, your host here, Madison Malloy. Please make sure to subscribe to the show on all podcast platforms, and please rate and review us on iTunes and Spotify. Also, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at contact@nexttomadison.com. I thank you again for listening. Bye.